In this video, we will do an example related to binomial distribution. This example was asked in GTU Winter 2019 examination. Now the question says, each sample of water has a 10% chance of containing a particular organic pollutant. Assume that the samples are independent with regard to the presence of pollutant. Now find the probability that in next 18 samples, at least 4 samples contains the pollutant. Now we are given that a sample contains pollutant has probability of 10%. So let us say P is probability that a sample contains pollutant. So it is 10%. So that means 10 by 100. So P is equal to 0.1 is a probability that sample has pollutant. Now let us define Q, which represents probability that a sample doesn't contain pollutant. So it will be 1 minus 0.01. Sorry, 0.1. 1 minus P. 1 minus 0.1. So it will be 0.9. Is a probability that no pollutant. Sample has no pollution. Now we are given that we have to test 18 samples. Total 18 samples. So n is equal to 18. And we have to find that out of these 18 samples, what is the probability that at least 4 samples contains pollutant. So we have to find probability that samples greater than or equal to 4 contains pollution. So at least 4 means 4 and greater than 4 up to 18. So we have to determine probability of 4, probability of 5, probability of 6 up to 18. Now this will be lengthy calculation. So we will use this formula. So we can write 0, this is just for explanation, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So this is x less than 4 and this is x greater than or equal to 4. So probability of x less than 4 plus probability of x greater than or equal to 4. This is summation of all the probabilities and it is equal to 1 because summation of all the probabilities is always 1. Now we can easily calculate P of x greater than or equal to 4. So we will take this term right hand side. So it will get minus sign. 1 minus P of x less than 4. So it will be 1 minus P of 0 x less than 4 means 0, 1, 2 and 3. P of 0 plus P of 1 plus P of 2 plus P of 3 up to P of 3. Now we have to evaluate this expression. So we will use binomial formula. Now according to binomial theorem, if n is number of samples, then probability that x samples contains pollution is NCX, probability of pollutant in a sample raised to x q raised to n minus x. This is standard binomial formula. Now we have already values of some coefficient here. N is equal to 18, P is equal to 0.1 and Q is equal to 0.9. So N is equal to 18, P is equal to 0.1 raised to x and Q is equal to 0.9. Now N minus x is 18, N is equal to 18, so 18 minus x. Now we can easily calculate value of P of 0, P of 1, P of 2 and P of 3 by just putting x value of x in this equation. So first we will calculate P of 0 by putting x is equal to 0 here. X is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. So 18 minus 0 is 18. Now if you calculate this expression 18C0 x is equal to 0, so 0.1 raised to 0 is 1, 0.9 raised to 18. Now using calculator you can calculate this and you will get your answer as 0.1501. Similarly, we can calculate P of 1 by putting x is equal to 1 in this equation, in this standard equation. So 18C1, 0.1 raised to 1, 0.9, 18 minus 1 is 17. So this will be 0.3002. Similarly, P of 2 is equal to 18C2, 0.1 raised to 2, 0.9 raised to, now 18 minus 2 is 16. If you observe that summation of these two is equal to this, 1 plus 17 is equal to 18, and this value is written here. So 16 plus 2 is equal to 18. So if you calculate out this using calculator, you will get 0.2835, and P of 3 is equal to 18C3, 0.1 raised to 3, 0.9 raised to 18 minus 3 is equal to 15. So it will be 0.1680. Now we will put all these values in our equation, in this equation. So 1 minus P of 0. P of 0 is 0.1501 plus 0.3002. P of 2 is equal to 0.2835 and P of 3 is equal to 1680. Now let us do sum of all these four numbers. So 0.1501 plus 0.3002 plus 0.2835 plus 0.1680. So it will be 0.9018, and 1 minus 0.9018 is equal to 0.0982. So this will be our final answer. So we can write at least 4 samples contains pollutant has probability of x greater than or equal to, at least 4 means greater than or equal to 4, is equal to has probability of 0.0982. This will be our final answer. Now if you want to express this answer in percentage, then you have to just multiply this value times 100. So it will be 9.82%.